Hi guys, I'm Ray.
I'm Emily. And we are going to be talking about how we met. How did we meet, honey? First time we met.
Very first time. I met you through a friend of a friend. We had a mutual friend. And I was about to leave. Was I about to leave?
I don't know.
Go to basic?
Probably. And we had to get together in my apartment. Well, no.
I don't think it was a get together though.
I kind of was, but anywho, it was at my cousin's apartment. I hadn't moved in with her yet, but we had a small social gathering, I guess you could say. She came over with her girlfriend. You did. And yeah. Then the second time I seen you was at...
No, we're not done talking about the first time.
Oh, okay.
So the first time, I was in a relationship at the time, and a friend of mine, well, the mutual friend of ours, was telling me that they had been talking. So
that was a lie. That was definitely cleared when I drove to the person's house.
Yeah, I mean, okay, I get that, but at that time, I didn't know. So, when I first seen her, in my mind, I was like, that's who you talking to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that as a bad thing, as, you know, my homie can't grab, but it didn't kind of add up. And it was like, that's who you talking to? But I didn't say nothing. So it was a bunch of hostility because, you know, me and her, we kept making eye contact with each other. And the person who I was with at the time was like noticing it. And her cousin and her cousin's sister, I don't know if they was talking bad about the girl who I was with.
We weren't. We told you.
I don't know, but she assumed that they was talking bad. So before anything got out of hand, I was like, yo, you know, the people who I came with, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, let's go. Yeah, that was the first time.
Right. She was making eye contact too. She was giving people dirty looks, and I was like, oh no, she's not about to come in here and do that. But anywho, second time was at a mutual friend's.
No, second time at the club.
I don't remember the second time being at the club. I don't remember seeing her. I remember
bouncing that tail, boy.
I don't remember seeing you at the club.
Twerking.
But anywho, my second time was at our mutual friend's. What would you call it? Her dad passed away, so they had a...
Yeah, that was like, you know, my brother from another. We've been on each other since diapers, and I had came home on leave and attended the funeral, and at the house, you know, we had all the family all together and stuff, and she happened to be there. And once again, I walk in with the same female that I was with when we met the first time. And
she did not like that at all.
Yeah, she didn't like that at all. Because
I think it was because of the hug that she gave me. Which is it was a friendly, small hug.
Not for me. It
was a friendly hug, and she did not take it too lightly. I think by this time I was already dating somebody. Because it was like, what, a year later? Almost?
Yeah, something like that.
So, I was talking to someone. I didn't think I was going to see her again, so I guess everybody went their separate ways after that. Then I guess the last time we met, like met, right?
Yeah.
Before was at my cousin and I's apartment, and her cousin came over, which
I was on leave once again.
I was not told she was coming to the house. I knew her cousin was coming to the house, but I didn't know she was coming to the house.
I think it was a setup from the jump because I was told that at the time her nickname was Fatty, which I guess it still is. Both her cousin and her nickname is Fatty, so they was like, yeah, Fatty down, you know, Fatty want to see you, and I was like, all right. I mean, cool. And then I guess my cousin was talking to her cousin, so I guess she got a phone call. So, oh yeah, the person she was dating was there, and I was like, okay, and so we had went anyway, and
yeah.
instead of me getting in trouble this time, I'm pretty sure she got it after I had left. I'm just saying.
No, I didn't know. Now that I see it, it probably was a setup.
Probably.
But anywho,
this Jolly Rancher is really good.
I have a purple one in. Sorry, I think so far we have been eating Jolly Ranchers every time we've been on the camera. And I'm sorry about the noise. We are outside because it's kind of pretty outside. But
yeah. Life.
Yeah, true. But yeah, so once again, we exchanged numbers. Well, I gave her mine. I texted her and gave her my number.
She texted me off my cousin's phone
and gave her my number.
And gave me her number. And at first I was confused. I was like, okay.
But mind you, the whole time we were sitting in the apartment, we were making eye contact. I could feel her staring at me. And I have pictures. Well, I had pictures because they were in my old phone. Had pictures where she was like sitting behind me, staring, exactly, doing what she just did, staring down at me, smiling, and vice versa. So I admit it, we both did it. But anyways, we exchanged. I gave her my number. From then on, we were talking all the time.
I mean, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Like, we were both in a situation in our relationships where
I think we're unhappy.
Yeah. So,
but trying to be nice, I think we kind of try to stay and make it work, I think. But anywho, a lot of stuff happened. We're not really gonna get into that. And then I went to see you in August. She was stationed in Minot, North Dakota at the time.
Oof,
and I went to visit you at the end of August, beginning of September. I was there for like a week. And so by this time we had already been talking for like what?
That was like
6 months.
Yeah, from like the beginning of March. That's when I was home.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so for like the beginning of March till the time she came to see me, we had been talking in like everyday type talking and going through a lot of BS then with each other. But
so we got together September 1st. She asked me out by saying,
what did I say?
You said, so you remember?
Oh yeah, and we were sitting on the couch in my apartment.
We were about to go out somewhere. Where were we about to go? To a house party.
And I just...
You remember where?
No.
You remember about that trailer place near the old apartment?
No.
Yeah, there. Anyways. So I was like, is that your way of asking me? And she was like, I guess. And silly on me said yes, obviously. But, so we've been dating. I left back to North Carolina. And
every day talking. First off, when she went home, was you already like talking to my family then? Because you had met them when they had took me to the airport, remember?
Oh yeah. So the last time she was home on leave, she was at my apartment for like that entire week. Literally at my apartment for the entire week. So when I took her back home, so she lived maybe like 15, 20 minutes away from me. So I took her home, and little behold, who do we find when we pull up in the parking lot?
My ex was there. The person who, when I met her the first 3 times. Yeah.
Was there.
So I didn't know she was going to be there, so that's not my fault. I refused to get blamed for that whole situation, but she supposedly wanted to take me to the airport, but them words was never exchanged between us because she could have took me. But yeah, I gave her a hug or whatever. You know, my cousin was with us. I gave her a hug and I went in the house, and the female who was, you know, my ex who was in the house was like, that wasn't a friendly hug. I'm like, come on now, like, I'm not even with you. What are you talking about? So
this is Peanut. Sorry. But anywho, so she took her to the airport, whatever. And I think after that, no ma'am, stop. I think after that's when me and your family got close.
First off, if my nana talks to you and don't cuss you out when y'all first make eye contact with each other, you are okay. I'm telling you, because any female I have talked to, or anybody in general, if I bring over a friend, once they make eye contact, get cussed out instantly. And it's like, what's happening? I wonder. I was like, oh, be ready. I was like, you get cussed out, man. I'm sorry. I apologize, but that's just my nana. Like, that's how she is. No, that's not what happened. And I was like, until this day, has not got one single cuss word. Like, I get cussed out before she get cussed out. She ain't got cussed out yet.
Nope.
So it's like, that didn't happen. I was like, oh yeah, she's a keeper. Like, yeah.
And then I visited her in December.
Yeah, it came for Christmas.
Came for Christmas. Left. I was supposed to move, what, that summer up there with you?
Mm-hmm.
I was tired of being in North Carolina. No, stop. I was tired of being there. There was nothing. It was just crazy. Too much drama. Unnecessary drama at that. And I wanted to get away from it. So, I was going to move that summer to North Dakota. Didn't make it the summer. I literally went up to North Dakota in December for Christmas and moved February 14th of 2013.
Yeah.
So I was there. Stop. Stop. Go. She got orders in what, May?
Yeah, I got orders in May.
Got orders in May. We got married. What did we get married, babe?
August 16th,
2013.
2013.
We drove to Minneapolis, which was an 8-hour drive.
8-hour drive from Minot, North Dakota.
Yeah, an 8-hour drive. And then, so we drove down for the weekend, drove back.
Shout out to my best man / her bridesmaid, sis.
Jasmine.
Love you.
Wish you were here. But yeah. Drove up there, drove back. It was a hectic day. I'll try to put some pictures together. I believe I still have the video. Yeah, I still have the video when we got married. I'll probably put it in a different video.
So this man is over here talking to his pigeons.
Our back neighbor back here has like a pigeon coop,
Yes.
I guess you could say. And he's literally in there talking to the pigeons right now. But
He's having a bond. I mean, he's real cool.
they're very nice.
Guy.
Our neighbors here in Europe are very nice. But anywho, we got married on August 16th. Like I said, I'll try to put a video of all the pictures and an actual video of us getting married up. What else? So we
Lost your train of thought?
yeah. Ew, it stinks now. But anywho, sorry, I just had a brain fart. August. So she got orders in May. We were supposed to be here in Europe in November. So we left North Dakota in October. So we spent like a few weeks back home. And then we flew out here. And we have been here for almost a year now. It'll be a year in November. November 6th will be a year that we've been here. And then we'll have 2 more years left. And after that, who knows where we're going. If she stays in.
Yeah, if I stay in.
But we'll see. But that's how we met. That's our story. So we've made it a year being married this past August 16th. 2 years being together. September 1st.
Forever and a year knowing each other.
Literally. Yeah. We're just kind of taking.
I knew she was the one when I first met her. She didn't believe me, but I knew.
That's what she keeps saying to me. But
I knew.
I guess, honey.
Well,
That's how we met. And every relationship, I think, has its ups and downs.
agree.
We've definitely agreed to disagree on certain things, and we take life day by day. I don't think there's a secret to being together forever and being copacetic, but we try our best every day.
Yeah.
I think a big contributor is communication, honesty, and love for each other. I mean, there's not much to it. Just be there for one another, regardless of what we go through. There's a B. Anyhow, regardless of what we go through, I'm still gonna be here for her, no matter what.
Yeah.
There are ups and downs, rain, snow, sleet, tornado, hurricane, whatever it is. I'm gonna be here for her and support her, and vice versa.
Vice versa, definitely.
So,
No matter how mad I get, sometimes.
yeah.
But
Yeah. I guess if there's anything,
any questions you guys have,
comments,
yeah, comment, like, subscribe. Y'all know the deal.
yeah. We'll see you guys later.
Deuces.
Bye.